Have you ever pulled an all-nighter? Maybe you were cramming for an exam or working on a tight deadline. Whatever the reason, you know that going without sleep can leave you feeling drained and out of sorts. But what happens to your body after 48 hours without sleep? Let's delve into the fascinating and sometimes alarming science behind sleep deprivation. Imagine this. You're up late finishing a crucial project. The hours slip by, and before you know it, the sun is rising. You haven't slept a wink. You feel a bit groggy, sure, but you power through the day on caffeine and willpower. But as the next night approaches, things start to unravel. You're not just tired, you're feeling it in your body and mind. This is your body on sleep deprivation, and it's not a pretty picture. From the way you think and feel to your body's ability to fight off illness, sleep deprivation impacts every aspect of your being. In the following sections, we'll explore the fascinating and sometimes alarming ways that 48 hours without sleep can affect your body and mind. So buckle up as we take a closer look at the science behind sleep deprivation and discover why those precious hours of shut-eye are far more important than you might realize. Ever feel like your brain is running on fumes after a sleepless night? It's not your imagination. Sleep deprivation significantly impairs cognitive function, hurting memory, attention, and decision-making. One of the first things to go is your ability to concentrate and remember. That's because sleep deprivation disrupts the prefrontal cortex, which is crucial for focus and planning. It also impairs judgment, leading to riskier choices and mistakes. In short, sleep deprivation turns your brain into a less reliable machine, like running a marathon with a sprained ankle. We've all been there. That short-tempered, easily agitated version of ourselves that emerges after a poor night's sleep. But when sleep deprivation stretches into the 48-hour mark, emotional instability becomes more than just a fleeting annoyance. It can significantly impact your interactions and overall well-being. One of the most common emotional effects of sleep deprivation is irritability. Small annoyances that you'd typically brush off become major frustrations, and your fuse shortens considerably. This heightened irritability can lead to conflicts with colleagues, friends, and loved ones. But it's not just irritability that surfaces. Sleep deprivation also disrupts emotional regulation, making it harder to control your emotional responses. You might find yourself experiencing exaggerated reactions to situations, swinging between bouts of anger, sadness, anxiety, and even tearfulness. This emotional roller coaster is directly linked to the brain regions affected by sleep deprivation. The amygdala, responsible for processing emotions, becomes hyperactive in a sleep-deprived state, while the prefrontal cortex, which normally helps regulate emotions, struggles to keep up. The result? A perfect storm for emotional turmoil. Imagine navigating a stressful workday with a hair-trigger temper and the emotional range of a toddler. It's a recipe for disaster. While the mental and emotional effects of sleep deprivation are certainly concerning, the physical consequences are equally significant. From a weakened immune system to impaired motor skills, sleep deprivation takes a toll on your physical well-being. One of the most alarming consequences of sleep deprivation is its impact on the immune system. Studies have shown that chronic sleep deprivation weakens the body's defenses, making you more susceptible to infections like the common cold and flu. This is because sleep plays a crucial role in the production and regulation of immune cells and proteins. Sleep deprivation also affects reaction time and coordination. Think back to that all-nighter. Do you remember feeling clumsy or having slower reflexes? That's because sleep deprivation impairs the brain's ability to communicate effectively with the rest of the body, leading to decreased motor control and coordination. Furthermore, sleep deprivation can disrupt your body's internal clock, affecting hormone production and regulation. This can lead to changes in appetite, metabolism, and even body temperature. You might find yourself craving sugary foods, feeling colder than usual, or experiencing digestive issues. In essence, sleep deprivation throws your entire system out of whack, leaving you vulnerable to illness, accidents, and a host of other physical ailments. The effects of sleep deprivation extend far beyond personal discomfort. From minor mishaps to major disasters, the consequences of sleep loss can be far-reaching, and in some cases, catastrophic. Consider the everyday example of driving while drowsy. We all know that driving tired is dangerous, but the statistics are startling. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration estimates that drowsy driving is responsible for thousands of car accidents each year. But the consequences of sleep deprivation can be far more dire. In 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear disaster, one of the worst nuclear accidents in history, was partially attributed to operator fatigue. Similarly, the Exxon Valdez oil spill in 1989, a major environmental disaster, was linked to sleep deprivation among the ship's crew. These tragic events highlight the critical importance of sleep, not just for individual well-being, but also for public safety. When sleep-deprived individuals are responsible for making critical decisions or operating complex machinery, the consequences can be devastating. These real-life examples serve as stark reminders that sleep deprivation is not a badge of honor or a sign of productivity. It's a serious issue with potentially life-altering consequences. For centuries, the true purpose of sleep remained a mystery, often dismissed as a passive state of inactivity. However, advancements in sleep science have revealed that sleep is far from a dormant state. It's an active and essential process crucial for our physical and mental well-being. During sleep, our brains are hard at work, consolidating memories, clearing out toxins, and repairing cellular damage. It's kind of like a nightly maintenance crew working tirelessly to ensure our bodies and minds are in top shape for the day ahead. One of the key functions of sleep is memory consolidation. While we sleep, our brains work to transfer information from short-term to long-term memory, strengthening neural connections and improving recall. This process is essential for learning and retaining new information. Sleep also plays a vital role in detoxification. During sleep, the glymphatic system, the brain's waste clearance system, ramps up its activity, flushing out harmful toxins that accumulate throughout the day. This nightly cleaning process is crucial for maintaining brain health and preventing neurodegenerative diseases. In essence, sleep is our body's way of recharging, repairing, and rejuvenating itself. It's an essential biological process, as vital to our survival as eating, drinking, and breathing. We've already touched upon the cognitive impairments caused by sleep deprivation, but let's delve deeper into the specific ways sleep loss affects our brain function. Imagine your brain as a complex computer network. Sleep deprivation disrupts the flow of information, leading to a system crash. One of the most noticeable effects of sleep deprivation is on attention. Our ability to focus and sustain attention deteriorates significantly with sleep loss. This is because sleep deprivation disrupts the activity of neurons in the prefrontal cortex, the brain region responsible for executive functions like attention and working memory. Sleep deprivation also impairs our ability to form new memories. During sleep, the hippocampus, a brain region crucial for memory formation, replays memories and strengthens neural connections. Without adequate sleep, this consolidation process is disrupted, making it harder to remember new information. Decision-making also suffers under the weight of sleep deprivation. Studies have shown that sleep-deprived individuals are more likely to make impulsive decisions and take unnecessary risks. This is because sleep deprivation impairs the prefrontal cortex's ability to regulate emotions and control impulses. The bottom line is that sleep deprivation turns our brains into sluggish, unreliable machines, hindering our ability to think clearly, remember information, and make sound decisions. While irritability is often the most immediate and noticeable emotional effect of sleep deprivation, the impact on our emotional well-being runs much deeper. Chronic sleep deprivation can contribute to more serious mental health issues, including anxiety and depression. Sleep deprivation and anxiety often go hand in hand. When we're sleep deprived, our bodies release more stress hormones, such as cortisol and adrenaline. This surge in stress hormones can trigger feelings of anxiety, nervousness, and restlessness. Furthermore, sleep deprivation disrupts the balance of neurotransmitters in the brain, including serotonin and dopamine, which play crucial roles in regulating mood and emotions. This imbalance can contribute to feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and even depression. Studies have shown a strong correlation between chronic sleep deprivation and an increased risk of developing mood disorders like anxiety and depression. In fact, sleep disturbances are often one of the first warning signs of a developing mental health issue. Therefore, addressing sleep problems is crucial not only for improving our mood and energy levels, but also for safeguarding our long-term emotional well-being. The consequences of sleep deprivation extend far beyond our brains and emotions. They have a profound impact on our physical health as well. From weakening our immune systems to increasing our risk of chronic diseases, sleep deprivation sets off a domino effect that can have long-lasting consequences. As mentioned earlier, Sleep deprivation weakens our immune systems, making us more susceptible to infections. When we don't get enough sleep, our bodies produce fewer cytokines, proteins that help fight off infections and inflammation. Moreover, chronic sleep deprivation is linked to an increased risk of developing serious health problems, including heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and obesity. This is because sleep deprivation disrupts hormone regulation, increases inflammation, and affects blood sugar control. Furthermore, sleep deprivation can negatively impact our physical appearance. Lack of sleep can lead to dark circles under the eyes, premature aging of the skin, and weight gain. It can also affect our athletic performance, decreasing reaction time, muscle recovery, and overall endurance. In essence, sleep deprivation creates a ripple effect that touches every aspect of our physical health, increasing our vulnerability to a wide range of ailments. By now, it's clear that sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity. The consequences of sleep deprivation are far too great to ignore. So, how can we prioritize sleep in our busy lives and reclaim those precious hours of shut-eye? First and foremost, establish a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up around the same time each day, even on weekends, to regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Wind down an hour or two before bed by dimming the lights, taking a warm bath, reading a book, or listening to calming music. Avoid screen time before bed, as the blue light emitted from electronic devices can interfere with melatonin production. Make sure your bedroom is conducive to sleep. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Invest in blackout curtains, earplugs, or a white noise machine if necessary. Avoid caffeine and alcohol before bed. Caffeine and alcohol can interfere with sleep quality and make it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Remember, prioritizing sleep is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. By making sleep a priority, you're investing in your physical and mental well-being, setting yourself up for a healthier, happier, and more productive life. Sweet dreams.